So here is the fifth question on intersection of linear relations. So I have two parts in fifth question. Part A was solving algebraically and part B is a graphical solution for the linear system. Question number 5b is graph and find the point of intersection between the given lines. So lines are given in the form of x plus y equals to 8 and x minus 5 equals to 0. Well, if you do it algebraically, you could have adopted the method of elimination. Adding the two equations will eliminate y, correct? And you'll get the value of x. Now let's do it graphically. X plus y equals to 8. When you have an equation like this, best way to graph is to find x and y intercepts. So let's find x-intercept for the first line, which is x plus y equals to 8. Now x-intercept means put y equals to 0, correct? That is the meaning of x-intercept. Where will the line intersect x-axis, correct? At that point, y will be 0 for sure. So if y is 0, I get x plus 0 equals to 8. That means x is 8, correct? So now x is 8 for me. So on the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is my point x-intercept for the line x plus y equals to 8, correct? Now, now let's find y-intercept for this line. So the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0, correct? So if I put x equals to 0 in this equation, I get 0 plus y equals to 8. And therefore, y is equals to 8. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's my y-intercept. Now I'll just join them to draw the line. So there it goes. So we have this line which represents the equation x plus y equals to 8. So let me write here x plus y equals to 8, right? So we are using a scale which is 1, right? Now let's do the same thing for the second equation. Now the second equation for us is x minus y equals to 0. It says x minus y equals to 0. It is going to be tricky. I'll show you how. Now if I do x-intercept, then what do I get? I get y equals to 0 gives me x equals to 0. Right? So I get x equals to 0, which is this point. Now if I do y-intercept, I have to put x as 0. If I put x as 0, I get y equals to 0. I get the second point also at y equals to 0. The same point. Now, with one point, we cannot draw a line. Do you see that? That's a funny thing. So you have an equation and you thought you could draw it finding intercepts. But you can't in this situation. What will you do now? So the best way is make table of values, right? So in such a case, the solution is table of values. So I'll write it down for you here. So we have table of values, correct? Now in that, what do? We will assume one value for x, because x can be any number, right? Any real number. So let's say x is 4, for example. Or let me take 2, right? So let's say x is 2. If x is 2, what is y? So we could rewrite this equation as x is equal to y. Well, same thing. So y is also 2, right? So we already have one point. So we get the another point using table of values. You can find more points. If I put 5 for x, then y is also 5, correct? So we get few more points like this. Now you can plot these points. So we have got 2 and 2, that is 1 point. And similarly, we have 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get another point. So we get set of points, and set of points when joined together, we get a line. And that line will represent our equation, which is x minus y equals to 0. And then we find the point of intersection graphically. There you go. That is the point of intersection. This is the line x minus y equals to 0, right? Now this point of intersection could be read from the graph. How many units from x? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So x coordinate is 4, right? And y is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 4 for us. And therefore, the solution is 4, 4. Do you see that? So that is how we get the solution of these two equations. And we write down our answer. And let me write down right here. And our answer is, from the graph, we say 4, 4 is the point of intersection. Can you check it? 4 plus 4 is 8. Perfect. 4 minus 4 is 0. It works. So that is how you can solve a linear system graphically. Correct? And one more thing you learned is, if the equation is given in this form, the best way is to find x and y intercept and sketch the graph. But at times, it may not be possible. Reason is, we only get 1 point for both the intercepts since x and y intercepts are same. Do you see that? In that case, you need to get some more values using table of values. Okay? Thank you and all the best.